most people wouldn't go to the trouble for this step that I'm doing right now, but I want to show you, explain what I'm doing. There's water coming out of this right now, and there's also a sandy minerals comes with it. And the end of this pump is made specifically for a reason. This is weighted with cast iron. This is heavy to drop down in there, and it's swirling this water around. So any heavies are going to drop to the bottom, and then mud, light, silt, and things would go to the top and wash over the top of this bucket. So I can kind of show you the swirling action. See how it swirls that water around in the bucket, and it makes a whirlpool. And as I said, as it swirls and whirlpools like that, the heavies drop to the bottom. So let me take you and show you where the sand and material is coming from that we're collecting here in these buckets. It's coming out of this sunken wash tub. And what's feeding it are 4 pipes. And I added this. Originally, it was not designed this way. This was waste material, but I want all the diamonds. I want to find all the material. So I ran these 4 pipes over from the bottom of these 4 vats. And when we dig, material collects in the bottom here. We've got gravel and such. So I open the valves at the bottom, and right now I need to close the water valve because I flushed that one out already. See, that allows water to go into this vat, and I flushed water through, and I cleaned all the mud out, and it went down here, and then the mud was pumped up and into the bucket. So now I need to open this one. So you see the water coming in. Well, I put these pipes down in here to kind of reserve a spot in the mud so that as I pull the pipe out, water can go on down and drain the mud out. So I've got an opening in the mud, and you see how well it works. It's flushing down in here. That's the one I just opened. And all the heavy materials dropping to the bottom, which is what I want, and any light material, mud and such, will go on out. But that pump that's in that sunken tub picks the heavier minerals up and brings them over here and puts them in the bucket and swirls it around. So I take all of this material, jig it together, and find the diamonds and diamond indicator minerals in it. So that's the process. As the bucket fills up, I move it to another bucket, and that's the way it works. That's the way we do it. So no diamond left behind, and I just kind of want to show you this other step in the process. The water that overflows goes to our recycle water pond and back to the supply water pond. So we reuse the water a lot, and water is necessary in diamond recovery. So everything's working beautifully this morning, and we'll get the plant cleaned out for next time. Thanks for joining me on this edition of Genuine Diamonds in Arkansas.